He's a native of Saugatuck, Michigan, who went to Ferris State and has been involved in college coaching for 20-some years. And I welcome in Butch Jones, who you might have a chance to meet very soon because it sure seems like he's making the rounds at various events in greater Cincinnati. Welcome to Cincinnati.
It's great to be here.
I always like that when somebody comes here, they'll say, well, where did they get that guy? He must have had a couple good years. And I look at the resume, and it's 20 years. It goes back to at least the late 80s at various times. It goes back later than that as far as just working on becoming a college coach, hasn't it been?
Sure, and I've had the great luxury to work for a lot of great head football coaches, starting off in the National Football League with Ray Perkins, and you take bits and pieces from each coach that you work along the way, and you build upon that. And I'm excited about the staff that we were able to attract to here at the University of Cincinnati, and just excited to be a part of the Bearcat community and greater Cincinnati area.
Yeah, who helps develop your philosophy, whether it's offense, defense, whether you're aggressive, whether you're a conservative coach? Is it usually some of your mentors somewhere along the line?
Sure, I think it is. And like I said, you take bits and pieces of individuals who you work for, and then great assistant coaches that you've had an opportunity to work with, along the way. And there's a number of coaches, like Brian Van Gorder, who's now the defensive coordinator of the Atlanta Falcons, and you share so many ideas. And just, last week alone, our offensive staff went out to Arizona State and spent time with a number of schools around the country. And then they also went to Indiana and talked offensive football. So I think, you're always a student of the game, and you're always learning. And, just this weekend, I was in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, doing clinics and flew back this morning. And so, again, it's a constant, never-ending process.
Yeah, well, it seems like you're moving around a little bit. What is the transition like? I mean, is it a big deal to go from Central Michigan to UC, or is it football, regardless of whether it's the MAC or the Big East?
Well, football's football. And, we were able to accomplish a lot of great things at Central Michigan. We were 22-3 in Mid-American Conference play, and, took that program. And, when I took the job, we said we were going to be a top 25 football team. And, we finished ranked 23rd in the country this year. And it's all about people. And, also, having the experience to work at West Virginia for 2 years. I worked at Rutgers. So, I'm very, very familiar with the Big East Conference as well.
You mentioned that you had started as an intern with Tampa Bay Buccaneers for a few years. At some point, did you say, I'm better suited to be a college coach than a pro coach, and this is what I'm going to pursue?
Well, there's so many similarities, but there's also a lot of differences as well. And, I'm a hands-on football coach, as I believe in personalities of individuals and just being a part of an individual's life. And you're able to do that at the college level, be involved in all three facets, socially, academically, and then football as well.
Tell me a little bit about yourself. Ferris State, you went to school there. You play ball there?
Played football there, and my career was shortened due to an injury. And John, as we go, they say you become a better player as the years go on. And so got an opportunity in coaching at a very early age, and things happen for a reason, and it's in your blood. And once it's in your blood, you never get rid of it.
Okay, children? You have 3 of them, right?
3 boys, 13, 9, and 3. And they're very excited to be Bearcats, and we want to get them involved in the community right away. So I've been house hunting as well, 6 houses today and about 4 more tomorrow. So,
and I bet they miss their dad right now.
No, yeah, they're ready to get going.
And your wife probably misses you more than anything, huh?
Yeah, and she's probably tired of me wearing her out, calling about the realtor and where we at. But it's also a very exciting process right now that we're going through. And not only me, but our coaching staff as well is getting acclimated with this great community. And the people here have been outstanding, very supportive. And you can see the spirit, you can see the passion that lies with University of Cincinnati football.
Because other than Kerry Combs, really your staff is brand new, right?
Exactly. There's one individual, Mark Elder, who was a Sycamore grad, who grew up in Cincinnati, who now has had an opportunity to come back home. I know he's very excited to be part of this community again.
Good deal. Well, let's talk some Bearcat football.